Hi everyone, welcome back to Souls in Search. I am Edlin, and the message for today was really beautiful. I'm really excited to tap into this energy, and yeah, hopefully I attract people that are working in their self-love and trying to grow and trying to bring out the Empress in them. And you'll see what I mean once we go through this reading. So the first card that came out was the Moon card. And this card signifies your illusions, your subconscious thinking, your fears. And it seems like you have stepped back, you've paused, you've taken some time to reflect on, and honestly, when I was channeling and really thinking about this message, it the word that I came out was like you were forced to step back. And so I'll read you the card that came out. It says, step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective needed. And so I feel that in this stepping back, you have realized who you are. You have realized your potential and that you are important and that you are playing an essential role in this matrix that we call life, right? And that's beautiful. That's beautiful to be in a space where you are getting to know yourself, understanding your triggers, understanding what was holding you back, understanding what are your the mindsets that are limiting you to achieving the life of your dreams. The next card that came out was the Ten of Swords. And if you see, in this card, I'm using the Witch Tarot deck. In this card, this person is laid on the floor with 10 swords on its back. And it's the conclusion of something very difficult, of a very difficult period. There could have been betrayals, there could have been losses, there could have been just a lot of things that you have removed from your beliefs or your mindset. And I say that because, again, you have been asked, or as Spirit said before, forced to take a step back and reflect on who you really are, and that has brought you a lot of inner peace. And here, with inner peace, the message is you're letting outside, or you were letting, because this energy has either you're going through it or you're almost at the end of releasing finally this Ten of Swords, which is you're letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. And realizing that and feeling that you have genuinely reached some sort of inner peace, some sort of resolution to whatever conflict you have been illuminated to see, um, a light bulb moment happened for you. Like you were finally realized that you can create the life that you want. You have more awareness of the things that, like I said before, were holding you back, and you have been able to get into the energy of a temperance, or you'll be moving soon into this energy, which is a card that depicts balance, and that you know now when to give and when to hold back. You're understanding the things that fill your cup and the things that you need to um walk away from, or that are no longer aligned with who you are becoming. Those things were depleting to your energy. Here it says you are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. So for some of us, this turmoil, these betrayals, these losses, these things that we were letting eat our inner peace was depleting who we were, who we are, our ideas, our creativity, our ability to dream and to want to achieve more, because somehow we were stuck in some sort of loop is what I'm hearing. But the cool thing is that this realization of how you were being depleted and being able to step back to find your inner peace is going to bring in a new squad. You have either something like, whether a relationship, a soul tribe, a better job, something new is it will be coming in for you that will be aligned. I hear supportive, that will be supportive and aligned with what you are trying to create. And I love well, one of the things that I learned while, trying to teach myself how to do readings and tarot is that under the deck is supposed to be and I want to read it specifically so that I don't mess this up. So at the bottom of the deck in a tarot deck, it's often called the shadow card and represents the underlying hidden or subconscious influences of the reading. Guess what was under the deck for this reading? The Empress, which I mean, the Empress just talks about creation, creativity, nurturing. So what I got from seeing the Empress of the bottom of the card and seeing the overall reading is that you had to go into deep you had to go into this deep pause in order to become the Empress, in order to be, oh wow, and in the bottom of the Empress is the Magician. Oh my God, and in the bottom of the Magician is the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, abundance, completion, happiness. I mean, abundance. This is awesome. This is great energy to be in. I love this for the collective. I also pulled a card from this one is called the Sacred Rebel Oracle, and it says, "Be the hunter, not the hunted." Owls can be significant. I mean, there's a lot of animals here. And again, one of the things that I see readers do is mention some of the symbolism that's coming out, so that if it resonates with someone, it's like, oh, this is definitely like my guides, my higher consciousness, my higher self, the universe, God, whatever you want to name it, send you here because you needed to hear something specifically from this reading. So with the hunter, oh, I'm sorry. So let me first go into the symbolism. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place here. So we have some owls. We have wolves can be significant. Um, birds can be significant. Uh, pigs can be significant. Bulls can be significant. Rabbit. Yeah, and that's all the animals that I'm seeing here in the spread. Flowers, purple flowers, and could be significant. Um, a light bulb, something about a light bulb could be significant, just because I was really drawn to the light bulb in this card. And for some reason, purple seems to be all over the street. Rainbows too. Yeah, so that's the symbolism. So I want to read what the book says on this card. So give me 1 second. Here it is. Let's see. So am I reading all of it? Okay, no, it's too long, but I'll read a little break here. So this oracle brings you some important news. You are capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns. Oh, remember when I said the loop, being stuck in a loop? Outsmarting old patterns and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. The Empress. creativity, nurturing new relationships, especially with this new squad that's coming. Yes. This new soul tribe that's coming in for you guys. You don't have to be drawn into the dramas of others or the suffering of repetitive struggles. You can become still and intent with a willingness to see the truth. In doing so, you will be open to being shown another way through the inner wisdom of your heart or a flash of insight from the general universal mind that penetrates our own awareness. This oracle also brings you a particular guidance that there's a message coming your way. This message will be important to you, and you are not to paint it as anything more or less than what it is. Sit with your heart, take your time. Even if there's a deadline for the answer, you will be able to bend and stretch time so that in your relaxation, you can feel for what your truth is in the situation at hand and respond appropriately. Interesting. I was guided to read that. So that was a message for someone there. And then let me just get one more card from the moon deck and we shall finish this reading. So we got here proper rest helps me feel and look my best. So I think it's just important to continue to make sure that you are nurturing yourself and that you're taking care of yourself through this process, going through any kind of healing. And I think this is what I'm feeling this energy is when when you're taking the time to pause back and reflect and really go inward and figure out like what are your patterns and what are my triggers and why are these relationships working and aren't working, or why am I so miserable at this job, or why can I manifest my dream career. I think it's we forget how exhausting all of that can be, and all that it can take from us. So have grace for yourself, be kind. I love the energy of today's reading. In the moonology deck, this card came out: prosperity lies ahead. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're working towards, you're definitely gonna find prosperity ahead. And what I love about it is that it's coming with security. I feel very balanced, very grounded in this energy that whatever's going to come is really going to make you feel, yeah, feel secure and feel like, wow, I'm glad I took that step back and did the work, because I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this magician empress energy that's coming my way. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful, and until next time, bye.